Syria's government has collapsed after a lightning offensive by rebel forces over the past week. People are celebrating the end to the 50-year Assad rule in the streets after the capital, Damascus, fell. Russian state media now says President Bashar al-Assad has been granted asylum in Moscow.
It's all over. 54 years of brutal Assad dynasty rule has come to an end. The streets of Damascus have erupted in celebration. President Assad has fled the country and the capital has fallen. This is the presidential palace. People are now inside, taking the treasures of a corrupt regime. State television showed this image for much of the morning, saying the Syrian revolution is victorious. And the rebels gave a televised statement.
With God's help, the city of Damascus has been liberated, and the tyrant Bashar al-Assad has fallen, and all the unjustly detainees have been released from all the regime prisons. The operation room in Damascus calls and appeals to all Syrian fighters and citizens to preserve all the properties of the free Syria state. Long live free Syria, which is proud of all Syrians across the whole spectrum.
Political prisoners have been freed from the country's notorious jails. This appears to show prisoners leaving the Syria military prison. The Syrian army has abandoned its posts. Rebel commanders have warned people not to harm them. Syria's Prime Minister has stayed in Damascus and has offered a peaceful transition of power. He was escorted from his office by the rebels and reportedly taken to a five-star hotel in the city.
This country can be a normal country, a country that builds good relations with its neighbours and with the world without entering into any regional alliances. But we'll leave this matter to any new leadership that will be chosen by the Syrian people.
The rebels sensed that victory was in their sights, but this has happened more quickly than anyone predicted.
Dear brothers, we are living in the final moments of the liberation of the city of Homs with the permission of Allah Almighty. This is the historic event that will distinguish between truth and falsehood. We advise our brothers in the resistance, as we have previously advised them, to show compassion towards the people. Those who lay down their weapons should be granted safety, and those who flee should not be caught.
Syrian government forces seemed to be fleeing. The military base in Hama was abandoned. Every building and town square the rebels take, symbols and images of the regime are being torn down as Syria faces a new and unknown reality. The coming hours and days will be crucial. Not just for the future of Syria, but for wider Middle East stability.